Okay, look at this. What do we have here? Cherryland V3. Wow, this is sick, man. It freaking came out, and well, Cherryland V3, it came so quickly that I don't even have an actual idea for what to say for the intro, because I don't want to use a very like cringy ass intro like I did the last time. So let me give you a very quick story on how I found out that this happened. Well, basically this afternoon I was having a lesson. My pens ripped off halfway through F. Then during the lesson, Javier messaged me saying, hey, you know what? Cherryland V3 came out, man, and I'm like, holy crap, it came out. So what happened was that on the way back, I boarded a B9TL and I tried to download Cherryland V3 using my phone data connection while using mobile hotspot to my laptop. But while I was trying to flex and show that, hey, I'm doing it on the bus, the battery died, the phone died, so I had to come back home, install it on my desktop using a LAN cable, and everything is fine. So here it is, Cherryland V3. I've not done any testing like how I usually do it. It's just a blindfold test, and I legit don't know what to really expect. But first off, wow, you can see that picture. It looks sick. You have Grundorf bus with Hong Kong right-hand drive bus. This feels like something that you can see in like Great Grundorf 2 at like Grundorf Pier, but now you have in Cherryland V3, a lemao. So if you can see now, we have 50 drivable routes. And as usual, you can press the P button and stuff like that. Everyone knows how to play Cherryland at this point since I did the last video. Let's look at the update logs. So there's 10 new routes added. Specifically 362, which goes from Market Land to Oro Terrace, 384 that goes from Donkey Residence to Namkong, specifically Reading Road, 62A which is from Time Village to Oro Terrace, and X62A which is a circular route from Highway Bus Interchange, 64A which is from Herald to Wing Kwong Village, 64R from Seacock Village to Herald Farm, 721 and 784 which is the main dish in this whole update. You can drive a bus to Grundorf from Cherryland. That is so big brain. And then you also have 84X, which is Oro Terrace to Namkong Reading Road, and DR3, which is from Market Land to Donkey Residence. And also not only that, you can see there's a development of Namkong South, Oro Terrace, Herald, and Grundorf. There is some modifications of certain routes and some junctions, and one of the ones that I feel really hyped is the new highway bus interchange layout. It looks so futuristic, it looks so sick. It's so much better than the highway bus interchange that you see in that first live stream when I first played Cherryland. So you know what, I'm gonna load map without buses as usual. I am going to load into highway bus interchange like how I began, because that way I can kind of show you around the new interchange, and I hope that tiles aren't glitched. I hope that my tiles aren't corrupted. I hope everything is fine. Okay, so you can see here's our position set. So here is the classic set position. We got some new ones like Oro Terrace here that popped up first here. Cherry Grundorf Port. Let's see, Herald is a new one. What else? I think there's a lot. So like I can just scroll and you can see the large amount of like freaking areas. Like there's a new dedicated Grundorf section. There's a dedicated Grundorf section. Holy shit. Next time I wouldn't be going to freaking Grundorf to test my bosses. I can just come to Cherryland V3. That's so big brain. Okay, anyways, I'll just stop with the big brain and let's go to highway bus interchange. It's loading, and I hope it's not getting loud. I'm gonna quickly go and check my audio settings. So first off, we see grass and we see, oh shit bro, that is sick. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's see the frame rates. That frame rates be at 20 FPS. I guess that's fine. That should be fine. But you can see, oh my god. Okay, so let's quickly look around here. First off, you can see that I like this. It kind of feels like as if you're in like Changi Airport, and then once you exit off the terminal, you see like a bus stop here. And it's pretty epic. Like there is 2 separate lanes for it, as you can see. And also, if you ask why the hell does everyone wear masks here, well, have you heard of this thing called the pandemic in like 2020? And if you see the video's upload date, you should understand why it's like that. So let's kind of check out the routes and which berth they serve. 68U is directly here, very epic. We got the same classic routes but and there is this blank area here. I feel like this area is still the same area from V1, but this new Midway bus stops. Oh, but these Midway bus stops, I think some of them are newer ones, like 268, 60X, 69X, 84X. I think some are new routes, but some of them are existing ones. And they go through this new area, and it's really epic. This transformation is sick. I actually like it. And yeah, this is really nice, but obviously we should not be just showing around like good old the older areas in Cherryland. And now I'm gonna move. Is that the new Yenyuk University? No way. No way. Holy shit. That's the new Yenyuk. Fucking hell. Oh my gosh. This. Oh fuck. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm fucking fanboying over this new university layout because I love to come here every time in Cherryland V2. I love coming here. And they've revamped this whole place like it's freaking sick, man. It's like as if, you know, like those coach like layover areas in like other countries like Japan and stuff. They would have like coach parking areas. It feels like it because you have like these parking lots, and then over here you have a katoya here. I don't know what's a okay, we don't need to figure out what's a katoya. It's just a restaurant, isn't it? Yeah, there's a nice casual katoya in the middle of the freaking university area. I am pumped, man. This is sick. I actually love this place. Okay, you know what? Let's stop looking around. Let's grab a real bus. Let's get behind the wheel and pick a legit bus. Let me go to Dennis. I wanna do a fresh Dennis bus. Let me do Dennis Daily. Dennis, okay, there. Okay, so let's pick a Dennis, because that's what I usually do. I want to try using a 12.8 meter bus for today, because that's what I feel like today. Okay, so why I've picked is the Hong Kong Automobile 40th anniversary bus. This bus, I bought the tiny Hong Kong version of it recently, and you can check it out. If you are watching this video in the first few weeks of the video coming out, it isn't out, but subsequently I'll be doing an unboxing of that bus and other buses and some other buses that you would see a few weeks later if you stay tuned and subscribe, because why not? Because you can check out more OMSI content, you can check out how is it like in the Singapore roadblock scene, you can see new Singapore buses that are on the road or even some existing ones. You know, that's how SG1091T is about. So if you're new here, just subscribe, and yeah. Okay, so we're here in the area. Look at that very lit ass bus. Okay, the reason why I picked this bus is because I have a feeling that 784 will have like a lot of demand, so I'm going straight for this. Oh, that demand, yo, that's sick. Oh, GG. Okay, the bus is pretty screwy, but I hope it's okay. Let me reverse out. Just screw that thing. I think it should be fine in like quite some time. I hope, because that's what always happens. I'm not a proficient 12.8 meter driver, but it's worth a try. So let me do 784, because that's the major highlight of the new route and of this new map. And you can see and you can hear the thing has just went off. Let me set. I better hope it's not freaking loud. I think it will be very loud, but I don't really care at this point. Yes, Grundorf, and you can see people are trying to board, and you can see my EDS works. The EDS looks kind of different, but okay, it kind of fits the mood, cause this is a different bus. Oh, look at the demand. I was right, man. I knew the demand would escape as hell, considering how like there's a lot of people in this route. This is how technically a cross-border service between Cherryland to Grundorf. And also, according to the manual, they said that it will take about 20 to 25 minutes, and the reason why this is so is because 784 is the shorter express route, whilst there's a longer version of it which is 721. It goes from Cherry Village to Grundorf, that while passing by a lot of stops, so it's like 289X plus 784. That takes about 45 to 55 minutes, and that's like in one direction. That's not like back and forth. It's worth a look on this one, because this one is short, like about it's somewhat short and you can have like a taste of how ground off would be like. So let me just close the door. So let's go, and let's turn right. Oh, okay, I'm gonna play the announcement. Oh, it's okay, it's not that loud like last time. Very nice. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, there's a new stop here. That's sick. Oh, no, 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 no. Right turn, right turn, right turn. Oh, GG. Right turn, please. 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 Oh shit, I'm mounting the curb.
I was at a bad place.
And now I think we're heading towards a new area. If I'm not wrong, because I did watch Cherryland's video on this prior to actually driving this. You need to like have the bus on the right lane if I'm not wrong.
Mistakes.
Here's the first stop where it can get very cursed according to Wayne, Oopie Doopie and Javier, where you have to turn right here and stop at the stop here. Instead of, you know, conventionally stopping at the left side. You can see everything is kind of in reverse.
There are bad and there are good experiences that we went through. But no matter what, we should have a good point of view about those mistakes. What do you do with them?
Cherry Grundorf port drop off. Let me just stop here. Let's hope that everyone alights. This is actually a freaking better version of like Woodlands checkpoint, because you can just straight up drive DDs across the border, unlike in like Malaysia where you have restrictions by SPAD, which is sad. Even despite the announcement telling people to alight, there's still some people that don't want to listen to instructions. That is disappointing. I hope there's an extra announcement telling you that. Or not. Okay, fine. Because now it's time to set a different line number. Let's go. Oh, okay, people want to alight. Yeah, this is what happened. Because you don't want to listen to instruction, I'm driving off like as if that no one actually existed, okay? I can stop you by the government area, but you should have stopped earlier, legit. You should have stopped earlier. And now everyone wants to alight. Okay, wow, very well played game. I'm gonna casually reverse. Why aren't you alighting? I don't really care at this point, because I've already done my best. Let's depart. Let's go. Oh frick, I forgot that I'm on reverse gear. Let's go. Oh, wrong. No. Oh fuck, I just punked the freaking next stop announcement. And I think I can't get access inside. I don't know why, but the barrier always hates me in OMSI. Like it doesn't want me to enter, even though I see other people's video would enter. Maybe it's because I don't have a schedule, but I don't really care. I've already turned off collisions, so there's nothing to worry about. But there's one thing to worry about, which is that you can see there are people up there. Oh, okay, there are people up there. But yeah, at least now you can see people be standing up like that. I think I see a similar glitch before in like Kowloon East, but here I guess it's kind of the same thing. And as usual here, the demand is Stemscape. My 12.8 meter bus is filling up with people as usual. You can see everyone is wearing masks, but obviously some can't do with social distancing measures, cause yes, I cannot. Okay, there we go. And you can see there's so much people standing on the lower deck. It kind of reminds me of like how people go across the Malaysian, like will go across the cross border. I remember like how I have to actually board like Causeway Link buses that are like packed with people to go across the border, because for some reason Causeway Link don't actually, like, I think they do segregate routes now, but in the past they don't, like, put, say, oh, CW2 go this way or CW1 go on this specific bus. Like, everyone just boards the same bus to go towards the Malaysian customs. That's how it works. Oh shit. But that frame rate is so smooth, it's literally hitting 30 to 50 FPS. This is actually very surprising. So one thing also, because it's like nighttime, you can see that there is a 721 and 784 can be bus stop pole. Well, on the other hand, you see the more traditional ones. And I fucked up, and guess what happened? I accidentally pressed the page up, page down button, and it automatically changed my EDS. Luckily, no one wants to alight for my bus. Let's go.
We should learn from those experiences.
Oh, I can see like a... I don't know whether that's a static one or that's an actual bus. I feel like that's an actual bus that's in the map. Okay, and I would have reached Randolph Center. And why do both terminals say that they end at Market Lane even though 784 starts at Grundorf? Oh my god, that is so cursed. Look at that guy. You have the fat guy and the freaking... What the hell? That's like some next generation lizard. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is freaking cursed as hell. Okay, so for the interest of time, I'm not going to show the other half of 784 because it is essentially the reverse direction and it takes about half an hour back, go from here back to Namkong. So what I'm going to do is to briefly show you around the new areas before I end off the video. First off, the newest location. I'm going to start off by going to Terrace, and you can see okay, but before that we have a special visitor arriving here. You can see that is that's the MAN NG363. For some reason it's on the OMSI Airport livery. I also don't know why, but you can see, and you can see it's going to depart right now. Let's see the bus depart off. As you can see, it will move off towards that direction, and off the bus it goes, just right over there. Bam, and there it casually skids off away. Okay, so for the interest of time, I will not be showing the reverse direction of 784. It's like it is the same way as we came, so I'm not going to show that for the interest of time, because I think it's going to be a very long video. So I'm going to move on and show the rest of the new areas and try to read along from the manual so that I can save a lot of time without looking through the menu again. So our terrace... Oh, the shaking noises. Stop. Okay, so Oro Terrace, if I'm not wrong, is the terminus for specifically routes like 82, 84X, 62A, and X62A, and also 362. Yeah, forgot about that. So you can see Oro Terrace is kind of like a small little ITH thing that you'll find. It's just that it's not air conditioned and it's not a bus interchange. It's like a building where they have like an interchange / terminus on the first level and building on like above up, something similar to what you'll find in Trade Center, but a way smaller scale. So let me spawn to the other end of 84X, specifically Namkong Reading Road. This is an area in the Namkong South area. This is in the mid like Grundorf area where vehicles are already driving on the right. That's why we have this parking area that just stops you on the far right. There's this very big layover lane, but this is for a particularly service trip which goes from here all the way back to Donkey Residence. So yeah, it's a pretty sick idea. The fact you go from Residence to Namkong Reading Road is kind of special. So there's one last area here called Harold and Harold Farm. Let's go to Harold first. Let's wait for the bus to finish loading first. Better hope it works. It's refreshing, and boom, 64A. So we are at Harold here, where you can see it's terminus for 64R and 64A. There is this small area that is straight up the other side of the It's just straight up the river, and I think it's because of the lighting I can't really see much. So I'm going to try to set it 12 hours earlier. You can see, oh, it's so bright. It's like a small little village here, and there's also a special departure which goes from Herald here, which is the area we spawned to Namkong Expo. Here's a small roundabout for 64R, but I think 64R goes, yeah, 64R just goes straight in here. Here's Herald Farm. Here's Herald Farm, where you can see, it's kind of like a pulau ubin, but it's still accessible by road, and right beside here is just the water, and it legit feels very calm. Like it's a very chill place to actually come here and drive. So let me read through some sections of the manual here as I speak. Grundorf Pier, according to the manual, it is the connection point between Cherryland City and Grundorf. It is a connecting port. It prioritizes right-hand driving in its design. Herald Farm, which is specifically the area here, accessible by 64 and 64R. Herald Farm is a must-visit area in Cherryland, according to the Cherryland newspaper. I think that's what it said. And Herald, particularly here with the really sharp backwards turn here, it is a connecting point for the village far away. It is the terminus station for 64A. And there is also Herald Lane, which I didn't show you. This is an area that's half submerged, if I can even show it in OMSI. It is a connecting road also to the Herald area, but I'm going to try to show that right now. It is somewhat submerged, so a section of the road is somewhat submerged, if I can show you. I did not make this up. This is part of the actual game design. This is an actual map design, and I think it's somewhere here, if you can see. Yep, here it is. You can see. So basically, one major difference is that in OMSI, in the picture that they show, there is this middle connecting area with grass and stuff, but here in this version, it's just straight up like a blank road and it connects across. Like legit, look at this AI cast. It just go through here like a freaking pro. You can even see how thin it is. It's just this thin only. There's nothing to worry about. I can just show you by driving my E500 MMC across. Like here, let me just do this. Let me just try to pass through here, and it's legit pretty unique, to be honest. It feels like, you know, like those areas that Namewee would have went to in Malaysia to do this like charity thingy twangy, you know. And you can see, it's very shaky, but we made it with no hassle on this bus. And let me just stop somewhere. And also, to be honest, I went through such a similar course in the OMSI 2 driving test video, so to be honest, I shouldn't be that worried about it. And now it's time for the restriction. In this update, there isn't much restrictions for most of the new routes. I don't think there's much of a difference as compared to the restrictions that we see in V1 and V2, where some routes require high amount of horsepower, some requires shorter buses that are shorter in length, and yeah, it's still the same set of routes that went through what are the restrictions in the previous Cherryland V2 video. So if you want to check that out, I think it's up right now, and it should be coming up in the outro. So yeah, I guess that's really it for this video. There are some other changes that I might have left out. So, and also last but not least, this is the map that they have for Cherryland V3. You can see the Grundorf area just casually appearing at the bottom of the whole entire area, while the standard Cherryland areas are still present. And that really shows how big it is, and surprisingly enough, it can still run smoothly on my computer. But regardless, you know what, that's really it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Do remember to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you're new here, because I will be posting more similar videos when the time comes. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.